Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's 3. And also, Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a Happy New Year also. So, we're going to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's 3. And of course, as you see, I am on Five Nights at Freddy's Wiki. And here's a discussion about Five Nights at Freddy's 3. So, as you can see, that there was a photo right here by Scott offline. And then some people say that there's a 3 behind there, which I can't see because it's really faint. So, some of these people are pretty much arguing about whether it's really real or it's really not. And if you look at it, it's pretty tense. And now, what do I think? I think that Five Nights at Freddy's 3 could be real. Because see, look, right there. See, offline 3. But if you go back here to my other photo, or to the other guy who posted this, Xbox 747, it says offline right there, Merry Christmas. But if you go here, it just says offline 3. So which one is real? As you can see in that description right there, shows on December 6th, Scott Kaufman added this image to his website that at first glance appears to be nothing but a black image that reads offline in the text. It's adjusted in a photo manipulation program properly. A large yellow 3 appears in the lower right corner. This image is currently, as of December 9th, replaced by another which reads Merry Christmas at the bottom without a 3. So which one's real? I think this one could be a fake. This one could be. But now look at the comments. It doesn't show a whole lot, but it could be real. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's 3 just came out. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 just came out. There's nothing on the plot or anything, because we really don't know anything about this game. But if the wiki has it on, if the wiki has a page for the plot and stuff, it could be real, because pretty much everything on here should be official, because admins are really strict. I don't want to say strict, but the admins, they're really strict on, what's on the website or not. So, could it be true, or could it be fake? I haven't even played any of these games, so, the only thing, I love the game. I would love to make fan fictions, but I'm too coward enough to play it. I don't want to say I'm coward, it's just that, I guess I just need, the stuff, or, the discs to play and stuff, So, both games seem pretty cool. I can't say too much, because I haven't played it yet, but it's really unique. And so, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, there are other discussions right there. As you can see, Five Nights at Freddy's 3 confirmed. But is it truly confirmed? And I saw a link. Let me go there. What does that say? Offline. But it doesn't show anything of 3. So which one's real? The one with 3 or one with offline Merry Christmas? Or this one with just offline? Wait, you see that 3? You see that 3 right there? Yep, right there. That 3. 3. So, Five Nights at Freddy's 3. He could be talking about some other game that he's made, but I highly doubt it, because it's probably been years since anyone's really thought about that. 30 years later. Wait, did I come up with that 30 years later? Or was that me? Or was that somebody else? Anyways. So, as I went back to the link, it shows a 3. It's very faint. Could that mean Five Nights at Freddy's 3? Or it could just be a 3. Who knows, you could be saying that he's 3 weeks off, but I highly doubt it. This actually has enough proof to know that Five Nights at Freddy's 3 could come out. And who knows, I might get the game if my parents let me play it on here. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about, Five Nights at Freddy's 3 could come out, next. It's definitely gonna come out next year, because it can't just come out on Christmas like Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was gonna be. So, we're number 1. Okay, so now let's go on to the discussion about what could be in there. As you see, I'm on another page about it. What I think is that there could be a 2-story building and maybe some online. one person could be the, you know, the security guard, whatever his name's gonna be in the next game, and online would be, people, animatronics, trying to find their way. But that'd be really, really hard because, as you can see, the animatronics don't move if you're on the thing. So maybe what could happen online is that when like when when someone clicks on the camera, it's gonna give you a time for you to stop. And so even if you get caught on there, you lose. If you get caught, if you're an animatronic and you get caught moving, that means you lose. But if you stop if you stop just in time before the camera gets to you, then that means that means you don't really die. And I just hope, I just hope that they have more detail, show more backstory of both 1 and 2, like why Mike got the job, how the kids got killed specifically, how the kid got bit, and show actual humans. Although making theories is really cool, I still like to know things more than think and make theories that could be wrong and then get laughed at by people who are right. Yeah, I wouldn't mind information. Yeah, it says right here. A little bit up. Yeah, I would really want more information on Puppet and Endoskeletons, so I hope there's Five Nights at Freddy's 3. So maybe in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, you use the phone guy on the first restaurant. Yeah, and that could actually show why, what we really know about him. If you look at Game Theorist, you'll see that, he could be the killer. And there's a lot of, good discussions on Five Nights at Freddy's 3. What will it have? This is a recent one, so. And no, I don't think it's coming out the 24th. It's not, or the 25th. It's not coming out because Five Nights at Freddy's 3 just came out. It seems like it's going to come out every 3 months or something. Or maybe a trailer sneak peek right there, Maybe a trailer sneak peek on the game. So this is basically I want to talk about how, how Five Nights at Freddy's 3 could be, and, what the wiki or the fans think about it, I still have a lot of notifications, and other wikis. And, there's still talk about Five Nights at Freddy's 1, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, because since Scott hasn't given us any background, we still have to keep discussing on it. So, what do you think? Yeah, I'm a trainee, yes. So, what do you think? Do you think that Five Nights at Freddy's 3 could be true? And if so, oh, that's, I got a warning. Okay, oh, that was like 10 days ago? Yeah. So, could we get Five Nights at Freddy's 3? Or could we just basically be done with the series? But we still have, like 1 more or 2 more restaurants. So, what do you think below? Bye, guys. Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. Hopefully, there'll be some really cool games come out in 2015, which you pretty much already know for really all the companies out there. Bye.